Hey everyone, welcome back. I did some off screen. Wait a minute, I didn't do full of off screen, um, neatly arranging everything. So Shadowheart will have a backpack now with all the potions and lotions apparently as well. Arrows always keep out of the backpacks because the extra attacks looks at it as an additional action which you will not have the action for. Same if you try and take an arrow for somewhere else. So always arrows have on the front. However, if you have a lot of arrows from everyone and you don't want splits, um, move your arrows to one place, like here for shard, and then they'll combine themselves instead of being two here, two there. As you can see, I haven't even um, used the magical items we have in so far as soon as we got them. So make sure you do. I'm going to show you what and where now, though. These books that are brown you can't sell, unfortunately. So here's what we're going to do. As you can see, also we were level 3 and I never leveled up my Tav or Lae'zel, and apparently we are very, very close to level 4. I don't know how much the Tav is, but this is gonna work. So let's see what we got for now. This is the morning, the first morning after. Scratch is here because we got him early. And we already got the Gloves of Thievery because we were at the Zen. That was the first day. It was quite easy for us because we did it slowly. And we did manage to kill people. And we did manage to fight people and properly. So, as far as Lae'zel goes in weapons, let's start with her. We do have a Maul +1 and a Great Axe +1. You can add a Great Sword +1, which will be better in damage than Great Axe because it's 2d6, which is much like the Maul. Also, the Maul here, as you can see, has Tenacity for minimum 3 damage, and as we could see against one of the skeletons, it's 6 when they're vulnerable for missing. We had it with this Great Club, which we're not going to use. As far as shot goes, as soon as you have something that you can equip her with, it doesn't really matter. What she's going to do is shoot with her bow, which has advantage against monstrosity, which I less care, but it has Hunter's Mark. But more than that, it's a +1 weapon, and that matters a lot. Astarion has Herald right now because we are not investing in elixirs of power, of strength, sorry, which is why I gave the Titan strength to Lae'zel, who does have the highest strength, and she's going to have 18 very, very soon. Although we're not going to abuse the feat that gives it that much, she's going to have it, and when she does, it's already 2 degrees better of where she was, or where she would have will be. I don't know. I'm bad in grammar. Either way, we have a rapier here that can be switched for another rapier. So, and Rapturing Blade is a +1 weapon. Aside of the fact that it has a terrific Searing Blood once per short as action, which is additional fire damage, which you can abuse in various ways. As far as the Longbow +1, if I had shards somewhere else in here or the Tav, I'd start with a fighter. It would be easy, but frankly, because of the range, I think you can take it. But getting your opponent's baned, because when we are going to have control, alongside with another source of bane in not this gloves of power, which also gives you +1 on sleight of hand. Um, your opponents should not be succeeding against any kind of saving throws that your cleric, actually the short character, whatever whoever you put that on, will do. And it's not because of DC; it's because the 1d4 is a penalty that is basically a -2. And I want you to think that instead of Wisdom 10, that every single build that is true to its nature. Oh, put 17 here, 16 here, 14 here. The last two are usually the 14 is the least in constitution or whatnot. Wisdom is never 8. There's a reason for that. And now think your wisdom is 6. And you need to wisdom save against hold person. You're dead. Next up. So we're not going to use the longbow +1, but it's still better than what we have here. So even if I put it here and I do not get the additional proficiency, I still have much better damage. Wait, sorry. There you go. I still have better damage and better option to, but I have -1 relatively to hit. Because of the -1 to hit, albeit the 1 damage, I prefer keeping a light crossbow that is not magical. Because now we have +4 to hit. So we will hit more. And that's what matters. As far as Baning goes, we have, as long as Astarion is carrying Herald, we're pretty good. Usually, what happens is that Herald is, well, on Lae'zel here as a fighter, and then we just have the elixir and 21 strength. We're not gonna have that here. The only shield that we have that matters here is with plus saving throws is at it's at shards. I always have 4 hand drums on any kind of parties I have. That's my. That's why I also went to. That's why I also always go to Alfira. So, Hayselm. Hayselm is one of the best in the game. Give it to whoever you think needs to be the most to move the most on the game. Shadowheart can have the Amulet of Sylvanas for now because it's a cleric spell and she doesn't need to prep it for now. Also, there's the Spell Sparkler in who gets it. And this specific item is not a magical item in the sense of +1, but it does a lot of damage through the lightning charges. Here's a little spoiler. We're gonna put it here. But Bedem, this is a cleric. Yes, and I need to respec everybody, so... Now, as you can see with Lae'zel, we have bludgeoning here and slashing. I would say that, for example, I have the Watcher Guide, so you have something piercing. The ability less matters here. It's not a +1. A pike +1 is better. And you can have a battle axe +1 somewhere here as well. The point with Astarion is we are not melee, but we have an option to melee. We can basically have a shield here because Astarion is a ranger, and that's about it. Let's go and do what we came here to do. So, do I have any male speaking? Yeah, we have a lot. We have from
Hope you're keeping well.
using Volo as an ATM. It doesn't translate well in this scene. Okay.
What now?
What now? Like you don't know. Okay. That was a bit unique.
Watch your back.
We have shapeshifters, we have this.
Just like
So let's cash out.
so, their mind I do. Quick and easy. A quick profit. Thank you.
I'm not even stealing everything. Oh, okay. Money? Sure. Good.
Go.
All the chests that we took last time. Do we respec at 4? We lack only like 230. I don't know how much I lack here, but our Tav has one way. She doesn't need a respec. Will never be respect. It shouldn't be that your Tav is respect. You should, as far as I'm concerned, I'm doing this from 12 down. I have the party how it beats the brain, and then I go to level one. Not and I do it through how it beats Merkel, how it gets to level 12, how it beats Merkel, how it gets to level 5, and that is the way I think you should build your characters. You see everyone in YouTube going, "Oh, look at this! This is like this! This is like that." The build is more important. The way to get to 12 is way more important because once you get to 12, of course, you're the most OP that you can be because you have all the 12 levels. You need to survive until then. Well, we're still on Warlock here, so to remind us, oops, the spells that we took were Dissonant Whispers, which is so we have a damage spell that isn't Eldritch Blast, which is just more because Eldritch Blast is really waking up on level 5 and Expeditious Retreat. We're not going to use them, switch them, sorry. We're going to use them. Tasha City's Laughter is terrific. It's a crowd control spell. As far as Eldritch Invocations go, here lies my way of, I don't know, enveloping everything that is my party. There are three invocations I want. Agonizing Blast for damage, Repelling Blast for rearranging the battlefield, and Devil's Sight because the theme of, you have to have a theme to your party, some kind of something they all work around. You can have four individuals who are super strong and do not need anyone else and can each of them beat the game and have zero synergy and you still beat the crap out of everyone because you have four solos. It still works, even if no one helps the other one. That's not the point. We have to have a theme. I put darkness because it's easy to make. You don't really need magical items or magic because you have arrows of darkness, and darkness itself is a common spell you can find also on various scrolls. Since a level 2 spell, a lot. I think all of the casters have it. So it's even if you use it only defensively, it's still one of the very best spells in the game. Devil Sight is just help. So, do we want a Devil Sight now? We have a human who won't have otherwise dark vision, but are we going to act 2 that quick? The answer is no. Devil Sight is better once you get to Act 2 than you do it on Act 1. Although, if you want to play Darkness theme, Devil Sight and Repelling Blast is the correct choice because Agonizing Blast, with all due respect to +3 damage per beam, which doesn't matter right now because +3 or +4 is not what's going to make or break your encounters. The Repelling Blast will, because you can retreat more and make more distance between you and your opponent enemy, and then they have to dash. If they have to dash, they lost their turn. They lost their action, more correctly. And that's what you want to get. You don't want them to jump and be able to shoot you. You want them to have to dash. For the purposes of what we're doing, this is going to be straight up the most fun. But it's going to be broken. I've done this a gazillion times. This is very, very easy to work without even the ranger because no one can see you and all you miss now is like a rogue 2 and you're done. I mean, go Sorcerer 1, Warlock 3, and Rogue 2, and you have all the tools. Basically, with Devil Sight and Repelling Blast. You'll have Double Beam, of course, and you can Cunning Hide as well. That's it. You really want something? Potion of Speed, Cast Haste. But let's have. We are going and fighting, so let's do the fighting ones: Agonizing Blast and Repelling Blast. The other ones I'm not talking about because they're not relevant right now. We're talking about the min-maxed. I will agree, but it's min-maxed because of how I see my party. As far as Lae'zel goes, I doubt I want to respec her for one reason. We can keep the intelligence and the wisdom, and have some higher, which is +1 to each in my case, of doing is that instead of 14, 16, the dex and the con, and have some throws and keep this for level 6. And the problem is not that it doesn't work. I did that. I had her, Short, and Karlak, I think. Um, no, not Short. Short is awful with her initial stats. Short, sorry, Lae'zel, Karlak, and maybe Jaheira. It was pretty fine, I think, which is like 17, 14, 14, 12, 10 or something like that. Or as one thing to make sure that it's tweaked. And play them as are. And it worked. So you can do this on level 4, plus 1 dex, plus 1 con. That's a couple of good bonuses. Then 18 strength on 6, great weapon master on 8, and on level 12 you get the alert, which you don't need already, so just take another ASI for strength or something like that, and you're good. But as I can see, it's better to do it because we want, like I said, strong, easy, not necessarily pretty. And we're not gonna change a lot with Lae'zel, which is why I'm saying if you want, you can use her as is. It's just that you have to waste an ASI to buff the dex and the con. Fighting Star, Great Weapon Master, that one we will leave. I'll just tweak plus 1 to dex, plus 1 to con on the intelligence and wisdom, and that's because we need our melee to be very strong. Because I'm in a full party, I am going to just do plus 1 on dex, minus 1 on constitution relatively to the start of it. What I can say is that with Lae'zel being a fighter, her spellcasting will be intelligence. You can do plus the 12 here on intelligence then, and have a bit, if you want to do something with a couple of control spells here and there before a fight starts, or something that you don't want a melee in there. Let's say you have a wild magic barbarian in there, or a mild magic sorcerer. You want to ship an AoE in, like fireball, lightning bolt, etc. You can leave her behind and have some spells that can do something. It's just a plus 1, but it's still a plus 1 that you wouldn't have otherwise. You know what? I'll leave it like this. Why not? Athletic and intimidation come from her being a soldier. As far as abilities go, we'll take perception because it's the best, and we take acrobatics because it's the only one that relates any kind of fight. We don't need her for out of combat stuff except perception, which is the single most important ability in the game, or at least skill proficiency in the game. Level 2 we get Action Surge, and level 3 we're gonna take... You know what? I'll just say it now. It doesn't matter. Whatever you can do on Battlemaster, you can do with the Eldritch Knight. Whatever you can do with Champ, you can do with Eldritch Knight. Eldritch Knight is the best. And it's not the best because it has better damage or better whatever than Battlemaster, but because it can do anything. It's just a fighter 12 with spells. This is a fighter with Battlemaster is fighter with maneuvers. The maneuvers apply for crowd control. They apply this crowd control via two options: melee and archery. Which means this is the second thing that we can do with Lae'zel, which is also adds on to the 12 intelligence. So I'll take the Battlemaster, and my choices here, and I'm not gonna go through everything here. We'll have time to go through everything. For early game, my picks: trip attack because it drops prone, and prone prevents opportunity attacks and stuff, which means that if you go with your melee and prone someone next to a sorcerer, the sorcerer can flee. Riposte because it's a way better opportunity attack. It's an opportunity attack with a 1d8. And if it's the thing with all of these maneuvers, your points for it don't deduct if you miss. And I love Disarming Strike. It solves some encounters on the spot, especially those like with Gendro, who has Ensnaring Strike. Without Ensnaring Strike, he's nothing. Some sorcerers have staves. Some others have their own. Without the weapon, they don't have what to do. Other early options I will state: mainly pushing, of course, for rearranging the battlefield. Menacing because it causes fear, and goading to get your. If you have, if you pull, for example, a sword and board on your fighter instead of two weapon, or they just have already the a very good heavy one. Goading is good because you want to take the attacks that others will get them hit. You still with 18, and if they miss, you have riposte. To 87, he's to 37, 317. Okay, so we're 300 to go.
Keep a blade close.
I'll make him a drow back again? Yeah, sure, be a drow again. I don't remember where we left. I'm sorry, it's been a couple of days. Okay. That was boom. Oh, and the Zentarim. Where's everybody? Well, like I said, one last prior that I remember, we don't go to the southern part, although we can. I'm just not interested right now. Again, I'm trying to do this simple and easy. We don't have Crusher's Ring, so I need to redo Shadowheart, right? I still haven't gotten her out of trickery. Yeah, okay, so Shadowheart will respec on level 4. I don't want to touch this now. I don't want to go back to camp just for that. Alright, where were we? So we got the Goblin Camp, we got the Arisen Road. We can do Karlak, but Karlak doesn't give us any XP. Let's go to Goblin Camp, at least we get 2 traders. Also, we can get 70 XP very, very easy. Alright, so what we want to do is Eagle Splendor on Tav.
Let's get going.
And you guidance her. And we're gonna intimidate.
Loud. No, never mind.
If you try to talk with him with a draw, he won't talk with you.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their
Now,
flesh.
we have illicit wisdom.
Something within you
Do note, you have this once per long rest, which means you need to save it for every single encounter that might be a bit harder than average, like the goblins we're gonna get in the Blighted Village if I didn't already. With this case, you have 2 options. There is intimidations, a couple of intimidation checks, both of them are 15. The first one is without game advantage. The second one does have game advantage if you pass the first, but the first one is not. The second option is sleight of handing from his foot is ring. Third one is just annoy him, and there's a middle one that's annoying him. He goes to the bridge and you kill him there for that. So
Well, not us. Things. You better go on, or I'll wipe that.
End him or leave him. But don't you dare grovel to this
So,
slug.
Branded is a bullshit choice in this case. As soon as spit in your face brings you to the sleight of hand option, and intimidation is, I mean, look at this. We have +5, +1d4, plus advantage. I'm not going to give that up. Also, you get
Look,
approval.
mate, just piss off. You're not welcome here.
Now, in this case, like I said, the advantage is automatic.
The goblin stares, mouth agape. Then he sets
And
his
we get
jaw.
approval.
Aaron.
Alright. Now Crusher will come here. If you used friends, I want to say something about this. If you use friends on him, it will work just like the enhanced ability. However, the 10 turn will end almost as soon as he gets here, and you'll have to kill him anyway.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You looking to spend it?
Okay, I have everything ready to sell in the camp, but returning pike we want. And again, I have enough money. I have enough selling stuff. You can have this. What's the stuff that we stole from what's his face? Yeah, we need still things that we can just get rid of, I guess. So I want gloves of archery, although I'm not gonna really use them, but I want this to complete the set. I want these boots. I'll go with everything I pick and on the what and why. Sure. I believe these are an overkill, but I'll put them in just to go through. Hide armor plus 2 is very good. It should get acknowledged at least. So let's start with the hide armor plus 2. Hide armor plus 2 is one of the better armors early game. I think it's better than the one that we have on Shard, which is the Jolty vest. But again, the Jolty vest here is by accident. I don't really need it, but with lightning it works well. Anyway, it's better because it gives you +1 on initiative rolls, and as you can see, Astarion as a ranger has chain shirt, which is 1 less slashing versus 1+ on initiative rolls. It's not worth the 775. Boots of Aided Comfort give the target that you heal 3 temporary hit points. If you don't have anything and you have the money, sure. Not very needed. Hand drum I'm just taking. This for me. This is very important. Healing potions, of course. We don't have other potions that we care about. If you want anything else, just buy. You can buy a supply sack here, supply pack, and you can of course pull him with a backpack. And we're going to rob him next anyway, so why not? I don't have your things to sell really, do I? This, Feign Death, Ice Knife. Yeah, we don't have enough. Okay. Swirezy shoes. Jump distance increased by a meter and a half or 5 feet. Acro +1. These are not bad, especially if you're using a jumping character. In case of Astarion, he is a jumping character because the point of an archer is being on the radius of 18 meters plus 0.1 for, quote unquote reference of being away from the main hub of the main battle, so it can hide and shoot. Sorry. The worst thing that can happen is being in melee. So, plus a bit of movement speed, even just through jumping, is a lot. Greatsword +1 is just a better slasher than, of course, the Great Axe, as we talked, and it's a +1 weapon. And we need one for Lae'zel. And Returning Pike is Returning Pike. I want a thrown weapon, which is very good. Also, but I want to show you something else. If we go by value on what your trader has, the 3 most expensive ones, they will drop when you kill them. You can split these, for example. Then he has 1 and 1 and 1, not 3. And then when you check, when you kill them, they will drop the supply packs instead. And that's what we want from him. This is in case you don't cheese him with a backpack or something like that. Right now I'll just buy and I'll rob the money later. If you want to rob the shop, just add these like we did before. Frankly, I don't need anything else from him other than what is in the backpack now, no matter when I'm going to kill him, but I am going to eventually kill him. Now, don't worry about the time lapse. He's going to stay here even if you kill the whole goblin camp inside there. So, how do we do this? The problem with him is it doesn't really it doesn't really trigger fighting.
Onward. With every breath.
Now, don't push him, although it does kill, because we want the ring he has. If you do pickpocketing, you can't get it. So it's only killing him.
Can't even enjoy a drink in peace.
Now, because we need to do this fast also, because otherwise he will heal himself. Because 6 seconds have gone through. Yep. Now go to him. No one's the wiser. The red lines that don't come here. And done. You want to remove the evidence. Remove the evidence. By the way, even after you kiss his foot, is coming here. So from here, by the way, if you kissed his foot and took the ring back, will be easier like this. From back here, you can shove him there. Now, as you can see, by the way, there are much less goblins now.
Shall we?
And we're gonna make sure there are less. How do we make sure of that? Y'all go here. We're leaving
Wished
one.
more interesting times.
Now, if you have a level 3 caster, they already have darkness,
Easy path.
but for this purpose, we'll just use an arrow. We don't have an arrow of darkness. Bloody hell. You can do it in front of their faces, but it just it might lead to an unnecessary battle. You know what? Actually, we can do it. Let's do it like this. This requires a full action. We need basic poison. Now we do combine. Go to one of these guys here. Make sure everybody's grouped and go in. So exit and go in. Now if you stay, there's a whole scene. I want you to watch it. I'm not going to put it on. And 70 XP. When you go back to Goblin Camp, they'll try and get you. Trust me, the charisma checks is not that hard. So Astarion is already at 77 left, and our top is 150.
Much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing.
Oh, wait a minute. Why am I trying too hard?
Do you have someone
Let's go to the village.
Baldur's Gate Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
And now we have Eagle Splendor, and we have...
You must be eager to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this
And I could have
world.
min-maxed this, by the way, and give her... And she has the disguise self, so... How about... Chefshooter's Boon? Wait, what did I do? Well, I got...
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
I got mixed up. I have another character I'm running, and she does have
One day I'll catch a break.
the head that we get from the deluxe, which just gives you disguise self. You can leave everybody back. We have what we need, and we are branded. Are we branded? Crap.
Stranger.
Branded. We are branded.
Not
1 and 3 just lead you to nowhere. I'll make this quick. Forget goblins. Alright, this is why we needed 500 gold. So if you need to check, pull to another character, 582 gold. You can see it, it doesn't matter who has the gold, by the way. Just go to the tab of everybody, and you'll see how much everybody together has. So I'll give you 500 is the backup. Now, don't do the deception one, it's not worth it. Just let them fight for you, that's what you want. And I know this is a high one, it is worth the inspiration or two that you're going to put into it. Ta-da! Easy.
a brilliant notion and a boot.
Now, if this fight somehow gets... If this somehow gets wacky, this is very easy. Gather everybody. You can press them back to the Blight Village.
Someone there?
Waypoints.
This way.
Take any archer, any rogue too actually, and just climb them up to the roof. This is gonna take 10 minutes to do this fight, so what you're doing, you go here, you hide. Now, we can do something like this.
Nice and easy.
Now I'll make it out. The first one is actually better like this. So you do minor illusion, right? And then you attack them. They don't see anything because they're in conversation. As soon as they are here, shoot one, go here, and hide. They just don't move. They just don't know what to do. And just shoot, hide, shoot, hide, shoot, hide. It takes a lot of time. It's better to get them out now and fight them when we are a bit stronger. By the way, and take the bracelet, whatever, headband of intellect later. We don't need it now. And as you can see, we're going to level 4. Now I'll go to the camp just to redo shard, respec. So, how do we look so far?
Enough fighting. I crave blood.
Lae'zel, first of all, gets her 18 strength. Because we don't have archery, we need to create, let's call it artificial advantage. So the feat that I'm taking here, I'm not going to go over everything, will be heavy armor master. This is because, one, we get strength plus 1 to 18, and second of all, once we get any kind of heavy armor, we are taking less damage for non-magical attacks. So for now, she's going to be a very, very good melee. She's gonna take 3 less damage from everywhere, which means about, I would say it's worth 2 healing potions per fight. Per fight that matters, or per bunch of fights that make a short rest, let's say, for something like that. Oh, they added fade away. Nice. Oops. Okay. The last ones are extra feats. I'm not yet there for discussion. We need to get the company to level 5 first. Let's do Asterion getting to level 4. So, we don't need to replace a spell, and we take a feat of Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter gives us -5 to attack rolls if we want, for an exchange of 10 damage. And also we don't have -2 when we shoot up. And that 10 damage is a lot. It doesn't translate within crits because it's flat, but still. Warlock 3. As far as spells go, I go to the replace spells first. And I'm taking Dissonant Whispers out. We do not need this any longer. We're gonna have 2 spells that we take from here. You can take Darkness now, but it's a bit early and we didn't take Devil's Sight, although this is a fantastic spell. I'm not going to take Hold Person, we don't have the DC for that yet, and Shatter is just, I think, an overkill to what Cloud of Daggers just does way better. This is, on average, 10 damage, and because it's 4 or D4 every time, most of the damage is actually 9 to 11 and or 8 to 12. Very, very reliable, no saving throw. As far as real spells go, we just take Misty Step. Why? Because we can. This is probably the best spell in the game that is not counter spell. And it's the only one that I would give sitting above Guidance in this game specifically. As far as Packet Boon, I'm gonna go with the Blade. Usually, the correct one with this kind of character is actually doing 10-2 or something like that. But the Pact of the Tome is better for getting additional cantrips and spells, and the Pact of the Chain to have a Quasit that can surprise the enemy. And I'm not even going to use Shovel in general. The Pact of the Blade has one idea in mind: I need a backup to what I do. And since the blade will do the modifier by the charisma, will now have +3 instead of -1, even to hit. Forget the plus damage, and because the to hit is what actually matters in this. And on level 5 we get an additional attack. This way, we can go once we get level 6 and get Devil Sight. And this is why repelling is that much better, by the way. And if you took this warlock from level 1, from the Nontiloid, it's level 1, to 3, I would say take repelling blast and Devil Sight. Forget the agonizing. If they can't hit you, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to hit them. Your HP remains 1, one or more, no matter what. Their HP is 13, so yeah, you dealt twice 7 damage instead of dealing 13. They still couldn't hurt you. And with Devil Sight, you actually have advantage all the time. So between you and the archer who's going to have that, that's it. Game over. So we are very, very strong because of that. The other option is that we are sadly going into melee. I'm now going to have a solution for the melee as well. And it will give me another option to fight. Because sometimes just doing damage is not enough. Sometimes you need the bit extra, that bleeding, or the whatever the weapon can do. Like again, if we take the trident, we can drop a weapon from our opponent because it's imbued within the weapon as an option.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Okay, sure.
Have to keep pushing. We'll see what I can learn.
Time to take your actual place, so to speak.
I shall be here as the...
I'm going to say it before anything else. There's nothing better than Cleric 5 in this game. At level 5. Guardian Spirits is fucking broken because of the armor we get from Selenite Temple. We're going to get it soon. However, I do not like to respec everyone more than once, and unless I make some kind of a mistake. For example, if I have the cantrips here wrong, I'll do it because cantrips cannot be changed otherwise. The reason I didn't give anyone Mage Hand is because this was the plan all along. To give the high elf cantrip Mage Hand, it's still once per game. It doesn't matter if it scales out of intelligence or out of charisma or out of an ability that doesn't exist in the game. We're going to use it very, very mildly. But if you are enjoying using Mage Hand, do it, especially with throwing stuff. Whether it's water, whether it's healing potions, whether it's bombs, use it. Frankly, this can push. You don't even need, and as you can saw with the Alex, it can surprise enemies if it's invisible like we have on Lae'zel. So use and abuse this spell. We're staying with Cleric. As far as cantrips go, I'm still going to keep resistance and guidance. I'm not going to add light because we're going to be light cleric. And yep, but before all that, we're going to sorcerer. And here we're going to do something a bit else. Why level 1 sorcerer? Because first of all, I can take +1 on resilient with wisdom and get it to 18. Because I will not have the wisdom saving throws otherwise, because I'm starting with the sorcerer, but this way I will have the constitution ones. You can do cleric and take the constitution ones, no doubt about that. But we're gonna add cleric and we want it at 18. You don't have the, if you put +1 on constitution, you don't have the 18 to wisdom on the non-modded game. We have observant now, thankfully within the extra feats, which should have been on the regular game, but for some reason we didn't, because the game's good thanks to charisma. So I'm going to do one of my actually favorite splits, which is 16 in the main and 14 in anything else that actually has any kind of meaning. Now, to say that this is optimal, I'd say this is better, because we're not going to really use charisma. And there we have, again, the 17, 14, 14, 12, 10, 8 strength or 8 intelligence, your choice, in order to get the maximum that we can from what we want to get. Also the 16, I'll do it like this. Wait a minute, sorry. Also, there's the option of taking 16, 16, 14, 12. You can take the 16 here in Constitution or even in Charisma, it doesn't matter. This is very strong as well. I prefer it on Dexterity because, again, I do Constitution 16 when I'm on a full party, on duo or less. 14 when you're in full party. You have way too much HP to need that +1 Constitution right now. I am not, for the record, I am not the 23 Constitution amulet enjoyer. I never ever used it to now, except for the ones that I did, which was to try it, and I thought that was a waste because it took an amulet away from me. I did not need any more to my Constitution. I did not need more HP. I was not scratched at that point of time any longer because I wasn't fighting everything, and Raphael becomes the last one you should. So for the Raphael fight is fine, but it works like you're getting the feat of tough, I think, for one battle. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Is it good? It's bloody terrific. Do not pass it if you are haven't played with it, haven't played against Raphael. Take it. At least once, use it. Back to where we were. We'll take 17 wisdom with the plan that I have. We're gonna have 3, maybe 4 sorcerer if I feel that I really need that extra feat. But even the resilient is going to come at level 11 right now. We're gonna have DC by better DC by then to land our spells. This is why also, because it's that late, you can take 16 in wisdom now, but you will need to find something that gives you the advantage or additions to that saving throw. And I can't stress this enough. There's no saving throw as important as wisdom in this game because of the control spells. As far as abilities go, persuasion is fine, just to have another character who can do something, and Arcana is completely okay. We'll take Storm Sorcery as well because we're not going to get to level 6, and I really do not need Armor of Agathis for this. As far as spells go, well, 12 Charisma instead of 14, although you can take 16, 14. You know what, we'll do this so we'll have more versatility actually. We're making it easy, not pretty, or something like that. Magic Missile and Magic Missile will by itself justify this fantastic stuff. This thing goes through the whole game, and you're not feeling like you've been robbed. Magic Missile just hits, and Shield, of course, to protect ourselves because we are going to get in melee. Cleric in general is probably the very best at doing literally everything, and is not swords bard at least. So As far as concepts go, now that we have the +2 instead, first of all, I'm taking another minor illusion. Yeah, I know this is the third instance of it. Again, I am not intending on playing with all four at the same time every time, and it's not something you want every time the original minor illusion to do, although the ranger is always probably always the best to open a fight, because the assassin, when we get it, is getting their turn back. But there's not enough. But other than guidance, I think that only minor illusion is something that you can have four of on everybody, and it's not too much. As far as damage goes, first of all, we need a ray of frost that we don't have yet. But much like I said, I needed to and we take. You can take shocking grasp. You can take firebolt. Shocking grasp is just preventing reactions, and that thing is as good as it gets the later you go. And I'll take Blade Ward because it's very good. And we're going against Undead. So I know I have two Stone Sorcerers, but there's no reason to take White Sorcerer if I'm not going to use Armor of Agathis. Whether it's good, great, terrific, or otherwise needed. Flight is just that better, in my honest opinion. Instead of so here, the reason, by the way, that I give +1 to strength is because strength doesn't matter what it is, in even or not, or it still gives you plus on jump in distance and plus on carry weight. No other attribute does that, so it's a 9. If you want to min-max with resilient here, you can. I am really not afraid here from the end game, and I want to show you a different build that is not min-max, but and all of and as you can see in the stats that we have, sorry, except for the ranger, who really has one attribute that they want. And the second one here is just so I'll have a backup plan to being an archer, so they can do one thing. I have wisdom, so this is a bit min-max, but everything, look, 14, 14, 12. This one could be 14, 14, and 17, 14, 14, and be better because of the wisdom. We're not min-maxing here to the brim. I'm leaving you a ton of place to make all of the characters better. I'm sorry that this is turning a bit to building video, but I'm building here the party and how I see it already now, winning the game. And I think that first, that's what you need to do. You need to know where you get to. We're back to cleric, and I'm gonna take light because it's easy, not fancy. If you want to take something that's fun, take nature. If you want to take something that is challenging, take wizard one and add knowledge cleric. You will probably want a rogue level in the middle of it as well, and that would be a great reason to respec at level 7 to wizard, rogue, 5 cleric, and back to wizard. Transmutation, by the way, which is a tremendous build. Tempest and Light just hold themselves. War Domain is more like, I like it more than 6/6 with a fighter, and Life Domain is, I am sorry, this is boring to me. I am not a defensive player too much. I tried this. This is like, this is the kind of, Life is the kind of character that bless everybody, sanctuary themselves, and just heal everybody. And it's like, okay, so we have regeneration, and still she does, and for whatever you check in, she'll do it better than any kind of paladin. Trickery Domain needs to be 2024 Player's Handbook for it to be good. We're taking Life Domain. As far as abilities go, we don't have any choice. We're taking History and Medicine with her. As far as prep spells, you know what, I'll touch it when we go to back to the level 2 spells. Level 2 Cleric, we get the Turn Undead that everybody gets, and Radiance of the Dawn. Radiance of the Dawn is 2d10 plus your Cleric level in Radiance damage. It doesn't translate here ever. but I'll show you it in a second. There's a save on it for half, but the radius is fucking huge. 9 meters or 30 feet. And on level 3 we get level 2 spells, but most of all we get the Flaming Sphere as a summon, which means we do not need to have Spiritual Weapon, although the Spiritual Weapon, I will remind you, is a bonus action, which is tremendous. This is a summon in a bonus action. This is pretty awesome, but since we are low and we already used one for Eagle Splendor, which we're gonna reuse to make the game fair, and we need slots for the best spell we're gonna have damaging ahead, which will be Scorching Ray, we're not gonna have Spiritual Weapon. We're going to use it for the enhanced ability and for silence, which doesn't require us to have a spell slot. For now, 2 silences is fine. 8 is way too early. We have another summon instead of Spiritual Weapon. I do not believe that Warding Bond is as great as it is, but it fits some fights, and it does. And we might use it. Calm Emotions has reuses in the whole game. One of them is half critical. Blindness is crap. Hold Person, we need the DC first, and we only get the bonus to the proficiency from +2 to +3 only next level. Lesser Restoration, we have the panic button on an amulet. Prayer of Healing is good for healing out of combat. Even if you don't go to any kind of trader, you do a no shops game, you'll still have more than enough healing to never need Prayer of Healing or such spells. And that is for and I can tell you this was for a solo ranger, a duo of 2 fighter rogues, sorry, and for, I think, I know one of them was Tempest Storm. I don't remember the duo. I think it was Moon Druid. And those were no rests and no shops, and I didn't need any. And act 2 is something that you can do in one short rest. You don't even need to, or at least one long rest. It's mostly talking, let's face it. So let's do some stuff here and just do this quick. Greatsword comes instead of the Great Axe. We're not gonna use this one. Healing goes to the healer, who's going to heal people. Astarion now will have... Whoops. So with Astarion, we're gonna have this kind of build. The reason I'm doing it like this is so I can have a ring and an amulet future-wise as far as sets go. So if I'm out of combat, I can pull the Thievery up. If I'm going into combat, I can pull Gloves of Archery and 2 other items, and make sure that I'm getting into the fight at the best option with the best options that I get or have. Gloves of Power, you know what? This will be Lae'zel, I guess, because she's the only one who's still pulling damage. We don't need the Battle Axe +1, and we don't need the Blood Roots. Let's just continue on for now. Oh, sorry, we have Crush's Ring. You know what? Let's keep it on Astarion. If Astarion can move wherever he wants, then we're good, because he should be and should be the most versatile character we have on the battlefield. Of course, we're missing one, I think. Nope. We got a band. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. So I think we didn't do enough fights for level 3, so I'm going to make a lot of fights now. Let's start with these guys. This is going to be fun. Best way is to divide to 2 and 2.
These things have stayed interesting.
a blaster and a melee, or the blaster and the cleric
No time
with
to
the
kill.
archer or blaster with either of the melee or control. Not two and don't put two and two. You need the versatility, and this is in case you're not ready for this or whatever. This is very very easy
What's next? I
once you
wonder.
do it once properly, so to speak. This will be very easy. So they're up. Let's get everybody away.
Staying out of sight.
Keep your distance, darling.
What am I to do?
You go here.
Have to keep low.
If you have a 21 strength, this push will push the Buyag off.
Keeping low.
Since we do not have assassin yet,
What a day. Like a wraith. They won't see me come.
now where is okay passive? So this is for the sharpshooter if you want or not. This one has like 14, so we deal 5 to 14. This is not enough. With plus 10 we do kill it. If we do it with hiding
Very, very quiet.
and just wait a bit and kill, no one will notice.
On tippy toe.
And this is something you need to notice when you're doing your fights. If they die from the hit immediately, which is why I separate always the sneak attack, they will not trigger a surprise. Everybody will be alert, so to speak. We want them all surprised.
You took a life, now yours will be taken in.
Can I? Is this enough? Yeah. Oof. Okay.
Out of sight, out of mind.
If you have a mini scene there that tells you, basically, this is inevitable. You're going into a fight. What I did was you can change a character within dialogue. It might have given me an option to speak and get my way out of it, but we're not trying that. And me doing anything from hiding just surprised everybody. So pushing here is probably the best, much like we had with when we went into Wither's Towers. Oh, which reminds me also with the Warlock here, we're gonna have the repelling as a switch if we want. In this case, I have high rolls. Where are you in all of this? Oh, hi. Hello.
Let's find some prey.
That's sharpshooter, by the way. 3 easy, clean kills. Well, if this is not enough, then I don't know what is.
That won't work.
Oh no, not you. Ah, right.
Wonder if this is
While
what it
offline, I
costs.
also did the. We also got the first Dream Visitor. Visit.
Breathe deep and move.
This is why I like having Rogue 2 on characters. I would have Cunning Hide now. Make sure that this one cannot hit you. This one here, within the building. He has arrows of fire, which we want to keep for ourselves, mainly. Oh, short, you haven't done anything. Let's find you something to do.
Better get to work.
Let me put it this way. I'm thankful for the crit hits, but now it makes me fear for my life what's going to happen next. Now, Lae'zel has a full action, so we can just... You know what? Let's just make this the quickest fight I ever did this for a long, long time.
You bow.
Without the 1d8. Wow, that was fast. I'm not going here for a sec.
One true way.
We're going killing. I haven't done any kind of battles yet. And we need to show battles, and I need to show something. I don't know.
Such a grim name.
Like I said, we're doing it quick, not pretty.
I heard you mumbling that line to yourself earlier. It
so-
needs more work.
There are two options with this. There's illicit wisdom,
Fortunate for his tongue.
and there's the draw option. The draw option is 5 intimidation. We don't have it on Astarion, but if we had disguise self, I could show you.
Despite everything.
There's no time to waste.
So, like I said, let's get. Where is it? Did I prep it? What? What's going on here? Okay, I said silence, enhanceability, and things that we had before, basically. Just utility right now, we have enough to attack with. Level 1, by the way, of Light Cleric, you get Burning Hands, which is not really a good spell, and it's better used from a scroll, and Fairy Fire, which is a great spell. Giving an advantage to everybody is fantastic. The problem is that it's concentration, and also, by the way, the Flaming Sphere's concentration, which is worse than having the spiritual weapon, but for now we don't need it. There's a way of
Let's move.
What's next?
doing this. Eagle Splendor on you. We're gonna take the
Can't give up now.
hard way, I guess.
Then through.
Wait, I'm missing something. Gimme. So this is not correct to do, by the way. What happens is it removes it from here as well. So just give her the thing.
No time to rest.
Let's see how this comes out.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie warnings. Stop this thing! And you. Hope you got a stomach for ice.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
If you go to the numbers here, they'll just stay. So Illicit Wisdom, which is a 2. Fighting them is pretty easy. What you do is get everybody else on the roofs, pulling them back with whoever you sent here,
What's up for discussion?
and that'll be it.
It's only valuable if we
Choose 3 here. Just okay. There's an RP here with shard, just so you notice. And we want to get up. The wooden crate here has 3 throwables. Yep, alchemist fire and grease. I'm not a big user of these because, as you could see, when I'm bowing, it's with this the break ladder. We're gonna keep them everybody for now.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed.
We should keep moving. Nothing. The trick of the light. I do. Let's just move along.
Okay,
Better not
go
be
here
cursed.
into the wooden hatch. You can pick the other one, the other option. But for now, I'm keeping this guy
What's
alive.
hiding here?
This backpack has, smoke powder satchel and some food, and this one has boots that we're not gonna ever use, but I will take them. Mold chip is food. Food is money. If you're not using it.
Cut me loose!
Free him and
Well?
one.
On that.
There's nothing that matters here, really. I think there might be some sort of approval or not. Oh, let's get these guys.
Does this count as adventuring?
And you got nothing to say.
Let's give someone some proof.
You sort of fight.
Oh, good. You brought these guys too.
Better boots.
She's stealthing within the place and no one sees her. That's cool. Miss this. Sure. And this is why you want to give them... Wait, I saw him going there. Oh no, another one. More food.
Concentrate.
Oh, you're far.
Have to keep going.
Victory awaits.
Yeah, we don't need to use them. He's gonna dash.
Swift and lethal.
Spill some.
Wow. I'm high rolling today. This is a medium, but this is, I think, is the no one off top. So the +4 comes from Titan String weapon, and I haven't done this with any kind of elixir. So warts and all, I'm leaving shovel here. Shovel open. This is for mission. Basically everything here is open. We'll go back here.
Subtle steps.
The only thing that we want from here is the potion of sleep. And it's a lot of loot, and I don't want to do it now. I'll do it probably a bit later. Good that it just got us them. Now from here, I would advise, if I didn't do this... No, I didn't. Cut from above. Because... Oh, they're already here. Crap. This removes Ethel from the grove. You can still trade with her. Now, you can see there's a perception fail here. Not a survival one. Don't let it fool you. This is one of the best digging sites in the game. This chest is loaded. Always arrows. I always got healing and at least 2 other potions and throwables and fleet fingers. Fleet fingers by itself, giving you after you dash, you can jump with a bonus action. This is jump without using the bonus action. It's barely good on those who want to dash, but it's a good sell. Now, where you see here Rogue's Morsel also has another perception check. This one you cannot dig or something like that. It's not a lot, but it's money and some other stuff. Also a backpack if you want. From here, you know what? Let's go fighting. Because I didn't do enough on level 3.
Enough. We know you have her.
Just stop this.
Let's see.
We won't ask it.
1.
Enough. Where is...
I'll go in favor of Auntie Ethel.
Still on my feet.
Did I forget to... Yeah, I forgot this.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
That's 1. Let's see. Now, it doesn't matter if it's an archer or someone else.
I didn't mean...
you need someone to have a very high damage DPR, damage per round, or damage per shot or whatever. Now there's an investigation for the swamp here. I like to push through it and actually make the investigation roll. So the best one that we have is Lazel apparently, and Lazel can get +2, so we'll give her +2 on intelligence. I'm not gonna give her advantage on this. This is a one time. If it happens, it happens.
I'm ready.
You can. Now, if you send your Tav along,
Proceeding.
it will go to your Tav. So if your Tav doesn't have the investigation, also 90 XP.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Easy. That worked. The other option is just to anger Auntie Ethel and then you anger the red caps.
You blink and the wilderness.
The thing is now you can. The thing with the red caps is that if you don't manage to do this and you don't get it, the red caps seem to you like sheep, and when you turn them, when you attack the sheep, they turn into the red caps, and you get surprised, which we want to actually not get. Getting surprised means that we are losing a round. Ignore them for now. There's this dig site, I think, around here. Not a dig site. There are. Okay. So what we'll do is move here. Oh shit! I forgot about that one. Healing? Good. There it is. The reinforced helmet. No one will tell you this, but this thing kind of, I think, removes, if I remember correctly, removes critical hits from being landed. I think this is the one that doesn't say it. Otherwise, you get here a great sword, which we have a +1.
Ugh, I hate
I'm not 100% sure. I think it might have been on earlier
as well.
installations of the in earlier patches. Gendrel is here. We're not gonna kill him now. I just want to show you what you can do with the hag. Now we don't want to anger her. We're just going to trade. And within all this, you can trade and get more heal giant strength elixirs if you want to. She also has Corellon's Grace, which is a monk weapon. It's very, very good until you get to level 6 with open hand monk. And you can basically keep it afterwards. What it does is bonus to unarmored attacks. Actually, you know what? I don't have water, so why'd I pay 127? Oh well. Do whatever you want with this.
What is it? What's going on? Ethel!
And you,
Just leave. Doesn't matter. So, first off, these guys are pretty tough. These red caps of 58 have hold person. And they have a pretty high DC. These apples, by the way, I poisoned. Just don't save them. Another trick. There are a lot of traps around here. I don't remember what's where. If you go while hiding, you walk slower. When you walk slower, it's easier to if you want to just stop them. And they're not walking fast, so even if the trap is like here, like I don't know what is this, 3 meters ahead, 2 meters ahead. You have more time to stop them than otherwise. And I also suggest, once you see it, to do both the right click and the G, or however you ungroup them, so everybody stops. I don't think there are any here already. I think we passed those. Okay, so the island fight. The island fight has a lot of angles. If you're doing this alone or in duo, I suggest get jump, get here, and you know what? Let's do it like that. Well, why not? First of all, I forgot to do Long Strider on everybody. And we go to full combat. I'll leave the guidance up, it's fine. I don't have a replacement, so.
Moving. Into the shadows.
So whoever can do 25 damage, at least quite reliably, ship them here to get this imp. Like I said, if it's dead, no one is alerted.
Radio not.
Unless they're near them, and then it just bounces into battle. They're not gonna check, and whatever they check normally. They don't pass this, and don't pass that option.
Like it's really done.
Did I not have the ring of jump yet? Oh no, I wasn't at Darius. We don't. Do we have vaulting? No. Okay.
I was trying to concentrate.
We have a few targets in this fight to cover. One, the ancient methods have to go first because they spawn. And the woodwards can come later. They're just the only entangle, which is workable. Oh, that was too close.
Let's keep to the shadows.
What? Not enough space. Since fucking when? Hello?
Magnificent.
Why did you walk all this way? Did I not put the jump up? Okay, maybe my bad. Okay, maybe I remember incorrectly. There's a dig site here. So one by one. There's no other way. There's no other way.
Time to die.
If he was wounded, I would have gotten the surprise.
Again.
I don't know if we can actually get back to the mainland,
A better position.
so to speak. We have enough? Nope. Apparently not. This is what you pay for doing all of these with death? Okay. Ooh, okay, we can get all the way there. That's good. That's far from everything. Since these are leaving, you can bring the whole party from here now. Just grab the ladder here and do all this later. There's always something to... What? So he summoned another one. As soon as you kill, much like any kind of wizard summoner, As soon as you kill the the ancient one, the anything that he spawned will die with it. I was actually looking to get away from this fight, but I say I'm going to do the guild all way.
Crave blood.
Much like I offered. I'm gonna take everybody here. Jump. I'm not even hiding at this point. As soon as we get here, though, I will.
Not one false move.
This is actually where I would want to ever remember. Excuse me? Wait, how are you in battle? What? That makes no sense. Did I not leave her crouching, maybe? Ah, maybe she jumped while I tried to crouch her and didn't notice. The small things in honor mode that can well, fuck up your golden dice run. Let's see, we should have arrow of fire for this guy. Okay, where are you standing here? 50. Can you... that's funny. We can hide there. No, I'm one off! No. The importance of dips. 1d4. Any damage is... would have just settled it.
On my way.
Now this is a bit cheesy, but this is the big guy. I still haven't finded the weapon. I forget about these.
Still in shadow. Unheard. Unseen.
Priorities, priorities.
Lord Tree.
Watch out for the vines.
Note a Corker mentioned something like this.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Didn't I take... I don't get it. I did a switch to Cloud of Daggers. Where is it? Why am I noticing this just now? Ugh.
Time to kill.
That one hit point I might yeah, pay for. What? Oh no, don't worry about this.
Try something
Oh,
else.
right. Now, always go and make sure that you have everything prompted. So this was better with the greatsword because greatsword has cleave. So wait, all of these are spawns? No, this one is not. Muddy schmuddy.
On the move. Can't afford to let up.
Where are you in all of this?
I'm ready. I am fury. I am death.
Keep guessing.
So, it has one point. Turn off the sharpshooter. Make sure you hit it. Make sure you hit it. I'm gonna follow my own advice for a change. Flaming Sphere, by the way, in this is just terrific. It will solve half the battle. Also, they are vulnerable to fire, so this is probably the only place the Burning Hands is actually worth anything. Do we have a scroll for Burning Hands, maybe? Oh, by the way, this is my problem, that I'm used to do things very, very quickly. I forget to equip stuff. So if you see this, yeah, my bad. 100%. You're entangled? She's not entangled. Who's next? You. Always check everything you can and probably have to do. I'm very, very mising on spell slots. So you know what? I'll just walk and do the Burning Heads here. So the regeneration is broken. We deal 6 damage plus 6 from the vulnerability. Although it made it, if it didn't, it was 26 damage. And although we are adjacent, and this is why I love Stone Saucer, this is for me enough to justify not taking any kind of Artist Sorcerer, just flight with no opportunity attack. I don't know where he's going. I don't know why either. So we're not entangled. And much like with shot, I can do a level 1 spell and run. Other option.
On my way.
Nice, okay, so it entangles there. Okay, now... So now it gave me another option to shift it to Alchemist Fire instead of an arrow, which will burn everything. It will get me unentangled. It will get me a bit burning. We can counter it with a Potion of Healing immediately after or whatnot.
Alright then.
It doesn't matter if we hit, it's maximum +1 damage, and because the regeneration, where we were, was actually, it's entangled, I'm taking no damage. And this guy taking double damage from the burning. Excuse you?
I will ascend.
I get the second crit, it's fine, it's one of the regular. The Magic Club, okay. How much does it do? 2d6? 6d4. So 3d4. Times 2, sort of. Hey, you can push it. Not with this. 11.7 with difficult terrain, so not possible. Where's the other one?
Shall we cut and run? The subtle approach. With pleasure.
Wait, you need to go up to there to hit it? What the fuck? Dude. But although we missed, it's still baned.
Moving.
No, just shoot him. We don't need anything else right now, just need to damage.
I will ascend.
Okay, take the bow. We will dip the bow.
Critical step.
We will shoot with the bow. Wait, what? Oh, we're still muddy. Okay. Forgot how you solve muddy. This is from Options? Okay. Sure. Wow. Okay, so I can get rolls like the AI gets. Nice. And like I said, this is the only where it's actually relevant. And even if from a scroll, it's still relevant that as long as it's a level 1 spell, as it is, it doesn't matter if what the source is, you or a scroll. Ignore the provokes, as you can see. It doesn't matter. It's
Need to find a way
actually
forward.
wrong. It takes the bonus action to heal someone, but it's fine. Okay.
They'll feel this.
Again, regeneration broken.
Need to stay focused.
I'm gonna burn him again. Okay, we're done with the entangling here.
Victory awaits.
I'm thinking about crouching, but okay. No, the hit. I knew it. Hold it. No need. Kill, please. That's it. Oh, that counts as a big fight, I guess.
Let's be quick. Let's hope for gold.
So the shield gives you option to entangle your enemy at that point. Wound and crevice is what we wanted for Koga. Someone needs to read this letter. I'll leave you to read it. The sparkler gloves are far and apart, not needed for anything.
No one back home will ever believe this.
And yeah, we go to back to the grove. And we're going to do Koga now, and we're going to finish with the day. Well, this recording anyway.
Light on my feet.
We're gonna do everything before that combat, including this. Don't worry. Let's go. Actually, wait a minute. We can do it a bit faster from here.
They make good bait, drawing attention away from us.
Judicious advice. How puzzling.
Okay, so shard can be here because we don't need her to heal.
Blackets will be done.
He'll be closer here,
I've got a long
and we'll
road
put
ahead.
you here.
I wonder what the next move is.
Potions of healing. Ah, you have. Okay. Oh, so you do have. Wait, why didn't I see them? Excuse me? Oh, because they're in there. Okay. And this is why the boots are very good. Everybody gets the additional. This is really not a must because those three are not always needed. Oops.
No one stopped me yet.
Let's make this quick.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Everybody's on. Let's go down. Okay, boots. Go to Starion. As we talked about. The boots were Swarzy suits. Hail of Thorns because we don't have what to do with it, and the top doesn't really have a spell right now. gets the Hail of Thorns, which is basically you shooting and doing a lot of more damage. With your permission, I'll just skip the rest here. Let's do this. Shapeshifter's boon, I guess. You know what? I'll just put everything here. Oh, that was a bit bad. Oh, this stays anyway. Was another ring. Oh, crushers. Okay. And yeah, well, that will do for now.
Let's see.
We need to switch the tab for persuasion. Okay, we need to do this with a prep. Now, the Koga fight here is very simple. These 3 rats become druids, and therefore we want all of them together. That's it. That's as easy as it gets. So, anyone who can do melee, range goes here, but although ours is
These
1,
things have stayed interesting.
we can also do the dash trick before.
On my way.
We want Shard to be able to control the situation, and we want Lae'zel to solve this situation. However, she needs to be a bit out of, as you can see, something that is similar to a radius here around Koga that we are going to create. By... First of all, let's, just get the sword up. Although I could get a another weapon. So, we get here. That didn't help too much. So these 3, this is why I wanted Cloud of Daggers. And as you can see, these 3 now are right next to each other alongside with Koga, so we have a backup plan in case Koga doesn't want to reason with us. Reason with us means that we are correct and therefore she has to. We don't have guidance on us right now, but we have advantage. Okay, that'll do.
Go on. Say it. What?
I know the truth. Blah 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 blah
think
blah.
yourself quite the spy, don't you?
Rat, give the letter to Wrath.
As you say,
And now
Auntie.
we have 2 persuasion thoughts rolls. We have enough of.
No. Koga's voice breaks and her lips tremble.
The second one is very easy one, as you can see. And this is now we're fighting against them. And here I have a bit of conundrum with the positioning of my tab next to them. With Uldan, this one, she's always up. If we had the cleric on 4, by the way, in Shadowheart, she'd already have alert as well. So if we want to get these 3, what we want is basically something like an arrow that can get everyone, but we want to get her. So what we will do is this has not worked well enough. That's because Wrath is looking at me. So I should be able to...
Let's have a little
fun. That works. That's because Wrath is looking, and when an ally looks, you are not hiding. So the high option will do with the Gloomstalker attack. Nice. And that one I'll do with... Now, this is 64, although the sharpshooter is not all in. If it was all in, it's 30. This fight is not as easy as it looks. Especially if Koga is on their side. Because it drags more to her side. So you can see, Lae'zel wasn't hit. Of course, our tab was hit for 5, which is pity, but they were hit as well, and they will take 1d4 more very soon. Thank you. It amazes me that they said that there's better pathing and this still happens. Short. What do we do with short? We need these two to be dead soon. Okay. What's your problem? Oh, you have Bane.
Right,
Okay,
better
whatever.
get to it.
That was too close. And yeah, sure. Let's do on Ren, because first of all, oh shit, I forgot to spend it. Never mind. This one's gonna be dead soon, and afterwards we can all just go down him and kill him easy. Wait, what? Worth it? Nah, no push. Oh, we can take the off balance. This is we need this one off, and then we need Koga. And for Koga, I'm going to probably use a bit of a different method. Let's do dip. And I'm waiting for a start to do this job. I'll save this for Koga.
Survival is all that matters.
Yep. This is worth the shield. This is a fight you should short rest after. Sometimes. Mostly. Two fights actually. Who's your old person? Ah, they're not persons right now. Oh, when their AC is basically non-existent.
Time for a new approach.
Holy crap. Like 26s.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Wait, we can end this basically now. Okay, shoot.
On I go.
I could have gotten higher ground first. So wait a minute, where's the... Oh, weren't these two right next to each other? You're watching the fight and things happen. You kill this. What did you not get in you kill this? Did I stutter?
One day I'll catch
Oh.
a break.
There's no...
Time to strike.
Okay, and cleave. Cleave is good when it's small, but when you have a damage rider like a dip, which is 1d4, the 1d4 still happens as is, not on half Cs or something like that. Let's go here.
Well, so much for peace.
Not having the spell is... Good. Now... we can start killing the good guys. Mysterion. Throw. Wait, there's no fire here? There's no fire here. Okay, we have to do this the good old-fashioned way. This is not good. This is not good. Right, we can go here with 4. 4 will not put us prone, but it's way too far. This is 1. Yeah, sure. I'll take the 1. There's no high ground on this. No, there's high ground, but it's out of... Good. Nice. 19 damage is nice. Wait, why are you going? Why are you not killing her? I did not know that would happen. This is actually not good. This one dies if I do this. I don't know if this works, but I need them alive. Oops. I need them alive so the fight will not end, so give me a moment here. This is not something I really do every day. And I'm not sure this will be enough or that this will work. If it does, it's really cool. Shoot someone? No! They healed. They healed. Crap.
Do nothing. Quickly then. You're vile.
If you thought I have any kind of remorse on what I'm doing here, or how, I hope this settles the score. So let's get some fire in. Or we could nice. Die. Of course, with +5 we miss. That makes total freaking sense. Oh no, Moonbeam.
Dude, please speak to them. Bloody AI moves. Why?
Victory awaits. No time to waste.
Why do I not have bonus actions? Oh, it's from that. Okay. Never mind. Excuse me? Any dirt hitting. Wait, so not enough movement. Eh. Well,
No choice
he
but
kept
to
the
keep
weapon.
going.
Okay, wanna do it like this? We'll do it like that. 2 here. 1. Worked, therefore, fine by me. Wait. Now, there is a thing. You can see I can't stop this, but you can see she moves before. So you can go somewhere, but you need to make sure she doesn't move. If she doesn't move, there's no problem. If she needs to move, there might be a problem. In this case, there is no problem because it's not of the actual radius. It's only when she does the flight itself. Therefore, we are not getting hit. Make sure you have... it's not a lot of radius, it's 2 meters or 7 feet of the moonbeam, but you want to make sure that you're out of it.
Let's end this.
And you want to make sure that she doesn't have her moonbeam for the 700th time or something like that. So let's make sure that we hit. Why are you not dead? So. 3 instances and she kept it. Bloody hell. Who do we not want hit? Lae'zel. Like I said, this is a fight where you can do this because you want to. Or have to, or feel like. This is a good fight for this. Now. Oh, hello. Who's watching? Nobody's watching. So, Aeroville Mate is good, it prevents healing, but we don't have her healing. Oh, let's just do another fire. Because the later you go, the fighter is always good, but it's less required. Wow, dude, how many do you have? Do we wake him up? No, I don't want him to have the option to hold person. You're going all the way here for Moonbeam? Seriously?
Time to strike.
This is too high. That's new.
Taking position.
Let's see if we can throw her. No. Red. So if you push and you see red, it won't push them one bit. Not just half of it or something like that. It won't push them even one bit.
Time to push my luck again.
I thought you already missed. I have healing potions, so that'll do.
Talk to me.
Wait. So she has Bane and only +2, and she made 7, 6, 7 by every time. She needs to crit fail once. There you go. You see? I knew it. Ah, no, it's fine. Hey, still blinded. Of course. Okay, Stern, do me a favor. Finish this. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to tag. Untag.
Where do I go from here?
Shall we dance?
I will ascend.
Can't rage. Since when? Sweet.
What should I do?
Someone hit him, please, for a change. Oh, you're blinded. Oh well, don't do anything. Oh, that's something.
Into the shadows. No escape.
Oh, I gave him +3 as well. Cute.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I am fury. I am death.
Can't give up.
He doesn't have a weapon, he just has a hold person. Doesn't even matter if he makes it.
Just like old times.
So
Never a dull moment.
there we go.
Time to press ahead.
Short and sweet, sort of. No, 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 stop.
How delicious.
And this is why all the trouble. So I'll just put it here for now. Oh, you can have this. Now with Lae'zel, we can heal by without any kind of action and pull up poison on our hits. This works best on 2-weapon fighter because you get 4 weapons hit on with poison. And from Wrath we took a rune. So first off, loot the whole place, which I'm going to do a bit late, right after I'm showing you what I'm going to show you now. And that'll be it for, oops, this installation. I went the wrong way. Of course I did. Don't need everybody, but we'll take everybody. So, the rune that you get from Wrath, you get it by killing him or by saving Halsin. There's an empty socket here, we didn't go through it last time, but now we did. Who took this thing? That's the letter. There's the rune. Once you did the rune, 1 plate, 2 plates, 3 plates, 4 plates.
Well then. What?
I think I looted the place already. Yeah, I don't see the ballywags. Yeah, so I did. I didn't do the other side only. Okay. Why are we here? From right to left. Empty, 6 gold. Sorrow does things. You can use it. It's fine. It's meh, at best.
Darkness.
The wooden crates here. Scrolls, potions and lotions. Is that of vigilance? Glowing vaulting. Okay, I was confused there too. That's basically the jump spell in a potion. What is steel? Thank you. And yeah, now we are on 3rd way on level 4. And I think I can make it to 5 by the next installment, and then we're gonna have real fun because we're gonna just non-stop fight. As you can see, fights can go bad, can go well. You need to be very versatile in your thinking and on the spot. I effed up on level 2, if you could see on the 2nd installment. This one had a minor mistake that I made before and a big mistake that I made later. Both of them, well, one of them was on purpose as is, one of them was I wasn't aware, because once you play you don't notice the little stuff that go on sometimes, and it's not easy to make all the micromanaging. Even this, just the micromanaging. I could be saying now, okay, I am actually on out of combat, so no reason to have these, to not have these. So I switch and then I get into combat and I'm not in gear. By the way, I hope you I know this was a bit long and tardy for 2 long battles and how to respec correctly our intended party. And till the next time, I'll just take a short rest, even with our avatars. And I'll see you next time.